up when they see B-Phlat. When she performs, it's a guaranteed laugh. So y'all better clap when she hits the stage. B is the hottest thing these days. Everybody clap.
Some from B.
Hey, Chris, I can hear you now.
Oh boy. Smooth start. Hey, that's all right.
This ain't the best share for tonight.
What's wrong?
A groin injury.
I'm sorry? You have a what?
A groin injury.
Wait, did you celebrate Taco Bell Tuesday early?
My groin injury prevents me from celebrating Taco Bell Tuesday at all. Shit. Anyway, yeah, that's why I didn't do my little famous, infamous dance, and I can't lift my leg up. I actually did that at my show in my little romper in like some 6-inch heels, bending down quickly to clean up a spill in my area. I didn't want nobody to see my booty because I had no drawers on.
Oh.
So I had to come up a certain kind of way. When I came up, I pulled the muscle and I felt it. So when I was walking to the car, I was like, oh shit, my groin is killing me. So it's been hurting since Saturday. But it's feeling better. So anyway, how you doing, Chris? Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Tighten Up Tuesday.
Wait, do I answer you or do I?
You was moving too slow, Chris.
Oh, okay. At Denman's my Instagram. Follow me there. At Flat Out Funny. That's B-Phlat. It's Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday.
I'm having a flash.
You're having a flash? You can get flash rags by jack.com/B-Phlat.
I'm using the first flash rag, Chris.
That's like the tester of the testers.
Right, it's looking like a rag for real. I'll be wearing this little flash rag out. I like to save my other ones for when I take them to show at the shows. I like them to be in pristine condition instead of looking like this, where you can't even read the stuff. I don't wear this flash rag out. It probably gets washed every week.
Probably? I'm sorry, probably?
You heard what I said.
You said it probably?
I said probably.
No. Oh.
All right, so let me, this is going to be a long show, but I'm going to try to tighten it up, Chris. And you know, it's funny because Deja and I did the run through in 5 minutes.
That is what, that is how she collects a check from here. So I'd hope so.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, we went through it so fast, unlike other people that do the run through.
Other people that aren't supposed to do the run. Okay. All right. I hope everybody's doing all right tonight.
Everybody is doing all right tonight because they're happy to be back. They're happy to see us. And you know, I love messing with you, Chris. It wouldn't be B-Phlat and the DZ duo.
Is it? Sometimes, depending on.
Let me go on and give my shout out to my quick sponsor right quick, the Mighty Kind. They're definitely going to be showing love next week at the motorcycle block party event. And yes, we are back to doing 15% for the promo. 20% has ended. But, you know, this is all the time. So every time you order, get it. Next. Thank you, Deja. See, I'm moving right along, Chris.
Oh, wow.
So Mighty Kind had a big event on the Hill in St. Louis. And I'm glad Quincy got a chance to stop through. And I see Josh in the back. It's fun. And look at Key. I love her hair. It's so cute. At first, I didn't recognize her. I was like, "Oh, that's Key," because when the picture came through, it's small. So they had
looks great.
They had a nice event. Chris, did you get a chance to go down there?
No.
Their block party on the Hill. Oh well, they got a new flavor out, pink berry, and it is the shit. I have to say, because I was drinking it at my show.
Who did the artwork on the side of that?
On the side of what?
The side of that can.
Oh, I don't know, but you know that's
Kababi has a new release out.
And look, you see Key is holding a wrapped can. I couldn't tell who it is or what it is, but it's dope looking.
I feel like at this point,
next photo,
Mighty Kind is really just, this is their show. Like, do you give like office updates and tell people when?
So I have my girl Pound Cake here, giving a shout out to Mighty Kind. Mighty Kind money helps support this show.
Okay.
All right, I think yeah. So don't listen to Chris. This is a Tighten Up Tuesday with a nice sponsor, and these are things that
I
we
think it's
have.
a mighty kind show.
Chris, you remember I prayed for 2 weed sponsors. So I got one solid one. Go ahead and got her a box.
I couldn't think of a better spot. I love it. You and Key probably have 18 meetings a week, and I love it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You mad you don't get to meet with me that much. Next. This is the last one. I had to do that.
Little peek behind the scenes. One meeting with B is worth about 20 with other people. Go ahead.
That's our new flavor, pinkberry.
Oh, that's nice.
So good, yeah. So done with the Mighty Kind. Thank you.
Except for the 10 more updates.
Shout out.
You have to update.
Shout out to Daphne. Shout out to Lauren, and a new shout out to Shalon, my new assistant, who was over here yesterday. Learning how to do stuff. She's doing all the social media. She's on the payroll. I have to pay her because I can't do all the social media. So she'll be here 3 days a week. And I appreciate that. Sitting right at that little desk right over there. Doing
Poor thing.
So I appreciate Shalon. So whatever, Chris. So let me go and get these gifts out the way. Before you start showing the photos, Deja, I just want to show this. I got this in St. Louis from my brother-in-law, and this is I love all my gifts, but this is the stuff that I really pray for, and I probably shouldn't be lifting this up since I got a groin injury, but I wanted to show everybody my new nail gun. Ain't that dope? And Mark,
that's awesome.
Nails. I put them right here on the top so I wouldn't lose them, but yeah, my aunt had to ship this to me from St. Louis. Because I wasn't taking this on the plane. I wasn't checking it or nothing. So yes, I had to show that. And I also have to show this. And I will show it in the photo. But this is what I love. This is what I need. Because I got a leak upstairs that I need to fix under the sink on the second floor bathroom. So I can solder. Because I never changed the plumbing out upstairs to put in PVC piping. It's still copper. So now I have a soldering iron. I've never used this, but I actually watched the Amazon video, and I'm going to learn how to use it so I can fix upstairs. So that's the kind of stuff that I love, so I don't have to pay nobody to come over here and do shit. So that's where I'm going with that. So I just appreciate Mark, my brother-in-law in St. Louis. Shout out to him for giving me that nail gun, and of course, all the lovely stuff I got from Ariel Bell, including that nice soldering iron. So you can go ahead and show my gift photos. I've been saving these for like 3 to 4 weeks. Thank you, Deja. And let me go and get my sip. So this is interesting because Solange in New York is just an amazing Picasso, an amazing person. And she always does really nice things for Miss Ethel. Like take her home from my events and pick her up, have lunch with her. Miss Ethel sent this to Solange. So I love how the Picasso share gifts. So she sent this to her as a thank you, and I just wanted to show that. And it's very nice. A nice brooch. Next, I got this from Miss Verna for my birthday. Divas are born in April. It's a nice t-shirt. And I've already slept in it. So that's why I've been taking pictures of this stuff, because most of the stuff I have already used. Half of it's gone. So thank you, Miss Verna. And next photo. Who is this? Irina. See, the bottle is open. That bottle is gone. The other bottle is open now and almost gone. And I love that Irina. And I didn't know that you ain't supposed to be shipping wine from California. It's illegal. But that's why I love that we all got hookups. Everybody knows somebody that works somewhere. So thank you, Irina, for always getting my stuff smuggled in correctly. It comes right from UPS. Next. Gift card from, and a nice note that Beverly B Squared wrote on the packaging. And she sent me a nice gift card. I was like, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Very nice.
My Picassos are just amazing, and I just love that everybody appreciates what I do in this show, Chris. They appreciate us. See, you don't be wanting your gifts, Chris. That's why they send me your subscriptions. So I'm just saying. Next, this is the last gift photo. Oh, I'm sorry. This is what Ariel Bell sent me. So it's interesting. The blue circle thing allows you to draw circles perfectly and measure things and cut circles. And I thought that was kind of like I could lay that on a, like a piece of wood and do a half circle and a whole circle. I thought that was kind of dope. And she sent me an X-Acto knife kit with extra blades, some flaxseed oil for my hot flashes, and all those cute little Amazon gift notes saying what they are and just how to use the stuff. And of course, the soldering iron. And the last gift photo is my gift to Miss Ethel, who offered to buy the mirrors, but I already boxed them up and I just shipped them out to her today so that she can just have them, because I really appreciate her. And plus, she watches a lot of ads, just like Miss Ann Carruthers in Florida. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and send these to Miss Ethel so she can put them up. And I put double-sided sticky tape on the back so she can stick them straight on the wall or whatever she wants to put them. Yeah.
Look at you, a woman of the people.
We moving right along through the shout-outs. Next. What you going to say, Chris? We still over shout-outs. This was from my shows. Shout out to Aldo, Talent, Daphne, and Malcolm. We had a wonderful show. And
was this the show you lost your voice at?
Yeah, no, that was on Mother's Day.
Oh, okay.
I had the 2-3 shows, and then I had a show that Friday. So that's why my vocal cords were super stressed. But we had 2 shows on Saturday, and on the second show is where I pulled the groin muscle. I spilt my mighty kind. Well, I didn't do it. Somebody knocked it over on the thing, and I cleaned it up. So anyway, that was us, and we had an amazing show, and I got an amazing gift at that show. So I'd like to show that next picture from one of my fans. I know you see it. I know you see it, Chris. I know you see that long antenna. That's right up my alley. And the funny thing is, another comedian bought me a gold one. So I will be showing that on. It'll be getting.
I see.
I'll get it Thursday. What?
I see a woman who's supposed to cut back on the smoke inhalants.
Chris, these are my last blunts. I got to get it in. My doctor's appointment for the ear, nose, and throat doctor is on June 5th.
You sound like me. Diet starts Monday.
Yeah. That's what everybody say. When I get back from St. Louis on June 3rd, I have to go to ear, nose, and throat doctor. So I getting all my last blunts in, because the doctor already told me that's what they're going to say. Stop smoking it. So I already ordered me some hemp wraps on Amazon. Next photo. I'm moving right along. And then, of course, after I finish my shout outs, I'm giving show some love to my CashApp people. I'm just going to shout them out because I ain't getting up to do not one dance. I want to make sure people get in on this. I want people to realize this. For this whole package and staying at the hotel, if you come with somebody, it's $425. Just look at it like that. People look at the numbers like $299, $159 a night. If you're splitting it with somebody, it is $465. I'm sorry, $465.50 for you to stay at the hotel 3 nights and enjoy the whole weekend of a Picasso package, including the music festival. You can't beat it with a baseball bat. Our registration is ending May 31st, and we are not extending it after that. And you will have to absorb the fees and the taxes. So think about it. Get in on it. Go ahead and get your registration in. Because like I said, right now we are absorbing the fees. We're saving you some money. That's our gift to you. But that ends next weekend. June 1st is $399 plus service fees and taxes. And then your second person gets to come for $200. So right now, you and the second person, y'all can be in St. Louis for $465 a piece. Get your flight. $465, you ain't got to pay for nothing. We pick you up, take you back. You get to eat all day, every day for free. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, free drinks. It includes all the events.
Nelly will personally welcome you at the airport with a 6-pack of Budweiser.
Not necessarily Nelly, but if things go our way, we can say Twister will be at our performing at our Cigars and Stars.
Where's Twister from?
Chicago.
Come on, it was St. Louis centric. Come on.
Yeah, but look, if somebody's sponsoring and that's who they want, and they have their other artists,
You're saying nice try, Chris, but you might actually have Twister coming out.
Yeah, definitely. And
that's
the thing
great.
Is, our event is free. That motorcycle thing that they do, cigars, they keep it free.
That's awesome.
So that we just charge $25 because you get to ride on our bus, you get to eat our snacks, drink up our stuff, be in a hospitality suite, smoke up our weed, eat our edibles. So you got to pay $25 for that. If you just want to come back to the kickback. You know what I'm saying?
It's a great deal.
Yeah, other than that, because we're keeping it low, so people can enjoy it. We had a lot of people there last year, and this year we're probably going to get about 500 or 600 people.
That's incredible.
On Friday night. So yeah, he's going to be staying down at the hotel with us, along with the other celebrities. All right, next photo. Keep it pushing.
Fred Bird, the chef from Emo's, the weather bird from the Post-Dispatch.
Chris, we trying to get everybody down there because that's more coverage for us.
Becky, Queen of Carpets, rest in peace.
We have a donation from ACS Motorcycle Club. They donated a whole bunch of stuff, but this is something that they're giving out for us to put into our talent show package along with smokers shirts. So they're purchasing smokers shirts.
Who? Okay, stop. Let's look behind the scenes. Whose photo is this? Did you send this photo?
KG sent the photo, and I was like, oh, it's dope. He made those in embroider to go with our shirt to donate at the motorcycle. They're gonna give them away, so you'll get a hat and a T-shirt that say Smokers.
Deja, you got to look out for people sending these in. You edge that out where people can't see that. Who knows what's in those photos down at the bottom?
We'll have those to put in our for the talent show giveaway, and one to go in the raffle bag, one to go in our big raffle package.
That's really cool.
He did 5 hats for us. And he's donating 300 cigar cutters to our welcome bags.
Nice.
That say ACS. Next photo. It's only 2 more. Shout out to Quincy for designing our dope kickback flyer. He's still working on it, but this is for the most part, where our little kickback is going to be right before we leave to go to Cigars Under the Stars. So that's where we do our talent show and the karaoke, and we give away the cash prizes. We eat dinner. We do our little welcome there. We'll be there like 3 hours having fun.
You're incredible. I know about all this stuff, and I watch it, and only the one and only B-Flat could create a second, equally as busy event weekend around a weekend that there's millions of dollars being spent on talent and events and everything else.
And that's what they do around other festivals.
I'm not mad. I love it. It's an impressive feat.
Because we bringing money to the festival, bringing money to St. Louis, bringing people from St. Louis more awareness of what's there. So anyway, shout out to
It's
Chris.
incredible.
Thank you. Chris, we are expecting this is a lot. We're doing a lot. So next.
Yeah,
we're doing a lot. That was my recap of that. And don't forget, we are still doing watch parties. The next watch party will be June the 26th. So I keep having people reach out to me and say they're doing it, getting it together, and asking me about it. Get it going. If you're doing it, I don't know. I can't see. You got to let me know so I can start keeping track. But watch parties available because I have somebody lined up for June 26th. I don't want to have to put that person, I don't want to say he or she, I don't want to have to put that person on hold. But yeah, let me know if you're doing the watch parties. So with that being said, I'm jumping into the Cash App battles and giving shouts out to
we're doing eye dances tonight.
Oh, you ready, Chris? If they put the music on, I got it. Oh, go on, put the music on. I got the eye dance. You ain't ready for it.
B's injured, so you get what you get tonight, but it's still appreciated.
Last time I had the foot dance for him, my foot was messed up. Oh. you, oh, you, you go.
You're not blinking to the beat. It could probably be analyzed, and she's probably dead on. Imagine somebody's tuning in for the first time. It's like, what have I found? Let's be flat, everybody. Comedian.
That's my idea for Lori Carter, who started donating to the kickback. Her and Phyllis, I appreciate that, and everybody else that's starting to donate to our cause. And to Verna for sending me a cash app to feel better and for my blessings.
MM was eye dancing too, just so
That's
you know.
what's up, Mark. Thank you.
That's right.
And I'm always a shout out to Lavette, Kathy, Phyllis, Verna, Cheryl, and Ruth. They're always in that early part of the week cash app battle of who gets to me first. So I definitely appreciate that. But like I said, ain't nobody beating Miss Phyllis because she's been donating since the last, especially in terms of kickback money. She's almost at like $1,000 since the literally, because when I last reported, she had $825 in, and she's, like I said, she's been donating since we ended the last kickback.
That's so nice. I mean, if you think about it, you spend that on all kinds of stuff, you know, subscriptions, and if this is your entertainment, and it's a good investment.
For that. You know, of course, I appreciate everybody that watches the ads and just let them play and all that good stuff. It is definitely worth it. Yes, it's definitely worth it to me.
You all probably can't hear it. It is pounding rain here.
Is it?
Oh my gosh, it sounds like a hailstorm on top of our...
I saw it in the forecast, but I thought it was always hitting that western part of Missouri and up in Iowa. That's what it showed on the forecasting. I didn't know it was going to hit St. Louis.
Yeah, hitting right now. So I'm going to take off. Deja's going to stay the night here alone.
You're leaving to go. Oh,
I'm going to take off so I'm safe, and Deja will just do the rest of the show and stay here tonight.
That's such a Suge White thing to do. Let me go on and show my flash rags. Make sure you get your new Magenta shirts.
Mangina.
That's right, Magenta shirts. On the back they say that's the color. These were definitely giving out in St. Louis at the motorcycle club. So when I get there, I'm gonna have picked them up from John, so we can throw them out into the audience.
Is this part of the new collection?
Yes,
People order some of these shirts.
I know that's right, and there they go. Because that's what we say that. There
these are for the people by the people, and the people have not come to the table yet. Get on it.
Magenta. How you know, Chris? You looked at the order form?
I heard a little birdie.
Oh, okay. I ain't looked at the order form yet. Next photo. You definitely need your frugal shirts if you got your aprons. Shout out to Mark and Irina. You know Irina supports everything we do all over the country.
So awesome.
Yes. Rocking flash rags. And my last photo, shout out to Antonia Allen, who ran in the Boston Marathon and was rocking the flash rag.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
I appreciate that. And she sent the
ran the marathon. Good for her.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. So I appreciate her for rocking the flag.
Incredible.
Yes. Let me throw my glasses on. You know, I got to put my glasses on, Chris, when I'm doing a DYK.
It's very important.
Yes. And this week's DYK came from our calendar, which Picasso Makisha sent me. It's dedicated to Charles Coleman Poage. Last name is spelled Poage. So I guess I'm saying it right. Poage. 1880 to 1962. First African American to win an Olympic gold medal. I didn't know that. Exactly. So I'm just going to read it quick. And he's from Hannibal, Missouri. I didn't even know black people lived in Hannibal, Missouri, especially in 1880.
In that time, it would have. I can't remember what year it was set, but yeah, just characters from Mark Twain's book.
Yeah, he might have been friends with Huckleberry Finn. Anyway, America, first African American to ever win an Olympic medal. Poage was born in Hannibal, Missouri on November 6, 1880, but spent most of his childhood growing up in La Crosse, Wisconsin. As a teen, he excelled both in academics and athletics. Poage attended La Crosse High School, ranked second in his class, and was his commencement salutatorian. He also was the first African American to graduate from that school. Poage received his high school diploma in 1899 and decided to continue his education at the University of Wisconsin. And he was the first African American team member of the freshman track team at the University of Wisconsin. Go ahead on running, brother. It's in our blood, Chris. We always running. We had to run from the slave catchers. We had to run across the desert to get our food. We have to run. Our life is about running. We got to run from the police. I ain't never run from nothing but the police. So, we it's in our blood. Whenever you look at the marathons that winning, who be winning? The Kenyans, the Nigerians, because they run.
I've been to La Crosse, Wisconsin once.
I never heard of it.
It's on the state line of Wisconsin and Minnesota. It's very cold there.
Oh, okay. Well, you had a girlfriend up there?
Wouldn't call it a girlfriend.
Oh, it had to be a reason for you to be going.
No, I was up there. I was up there for a job. It was like my first corporate sales job. It was a training up there, and it was February, and I was staying on the Minnesota side, and that's when you learn that they tell you not to go outside without like something over your mouth because your lungs will freeze. I didn't know. I thought they were being funny. No, your lungs will freeze.
That's how it is in Montreal and in Toronto. They have like everything underground. Like you can walk to your job.
Like hamster bubble or hamster. They have that in Minnesota. Yeah.
You can't really go outside. So like all the sidewalks are underground and you just follow signs and stuff. It's dope though. And that's how people get to work. Yeah. Because you can't be walking outside in Toronto. In Montreal in the winter. All right. Look at how we moving along. So I do have to just show this one photo for the frugal flip, and I'm going to read something that I'm going to do next week, which was very interesting from this flip. I didn't get a chance to show how Makisha came over to help because it wasn't in the feed, in the little video and stuff that I showed. So I definitely want to show how Makisha took time out of her schedule to come over to help. So if Deja throws that photo over, look where we at, Chris. It's 9:30. Look at that. Makisha came over to help. I so appreciated her on that Saturday.
Oh, at your family member's house.
Yeah, my aunt's blind frugal flip where we just used everything she had. Like I said, we spent $85, but we ended up taking some stuff back that we didn't need, so we spent $70, and we pulled it together. So the interesting thing about this flip, 2 parts. I got an email from Joy Penny Pickler because I guess she's trying to make this couch cover. So she asked me a whole bunch of questions like, what type of pins did I use? Is it one piece of fabric? Did I pin it all together? Can it be lifted off? So I'm actually going to show all of that stuff next week because she wanted to know how I put up the ceiling rod, and I didn't show all of that stuff. So she might be pinning, like putting fabric together to pin a couch cover. So there are videos that show that. So I'll show her that and I'll explain it. But I just wanted to mention that because I appreciate her. I like when people send me the things that they want to see how it's done. And I can't always show everything. I can post things, and I'm not one of those people that can talk through everything when I'm doing it because it's shit that I'm making up. I guess I can just be saying, yeah, I'm making this up. But it's a process for me. It's like an artistic process. It's kind of like I step back, I look at it, I try to bring it together, and I never know what I'm going to use. So I have some couple of fail videos that I'll show where some shit didn't work out. And I'm like, oh, this ain't working. So people can get a sense of how I pulled that together and more or less how I work. So thank you, Joy. I will definitely be showing that not next week. And that's the other thing I need to announce really quick. That today is my bi-weekly start. I'm going to
B's
start
announcing she's bi.
weekly tighten up Tuesday shows.
Oh,
I ain't fucking with
I
Chris.
read this note wrong. Sorry. Oh yeah,
I'm
I didn't hit next on the page.
Bi-weekly, so the next show would be June the 2nd, if I'm correct. Yes, because I have to work on my comedy special. It is official, and I will be shooting it October 17th at the Grandel Theater. I have the theater for 2 days. We have to get it for 2 days, the 16th and the 17th. It's official. It's happening. I have to take the time off to do it. I've actually looked at my schedule and some things that are... I have to go to LA 2 times between now and October to handle some shit and be out there like a week and just get some things in order. And I have to work with my violinist that's coming over here tomorrow evening. He'll be here like once a week, and that I have to just take time off. And this is what
You're bringing a violinist?
Yes, I'm bringing a hip hop violinist. So he's doing my intro. So we're doing it together on my trumpet with him and my brother on the bass. So anyway, Vilme will be here tomorrow. So I have to start working with him. And that's why I hired Shalon, so that she can do stuff. I had to prioritize things. So I haven't even announced to Shani that I have to put her Frugal Flip on hold, because I have to put everybody's Frugal Flip on hold. I just don't have the time in my schedule to really do it. And I have to shut down shows. That's the other thing. I shut down a lot of shows. I call people and say, I can't do this show. I can't do this show. And people have been calling me, and I'm not doing any shows after August 31st. So what I have on my calendar is set, and I'm not doing anything after that. I just have to really focus on my special. So, Chris, I'm excited that we'll be working together. I'm excited that it's coming to fruition. I didn't even know I would be having this. You just never know how God works. I didn't know I was going to be doing my comedy special.
I can't believe it's going to say Chris Denman presents on a major comedy special. I mean, not even Midcoast Media. Like, how nice of you. Chris Denman, Christopher Ryan Denman presents, and that's real big. That's real big. And then down at the bottom, B-Flat.
All of that's going to be streaming on YouTube that people will get to see your outtakes.
Yeah, that'll be Chris Denman presents outtakes from the comedy special.
All the B-roll, all the cuts that didn't make it in the show.
You get it, guys? B-roll. Welcome back. I'm Chris Denman.
So yes, I have to call and speak to Shani, and I know she was planning things around. Shawnee, around her trip to Kenya, and I definitely want her to go and enjoy it. But I do have to do this, and I have to prioritize things, and I have to pray on it, and it was a lot to say. Wow, I have to shut down a portion of my life and reprioritize things. But I was like, ain't nobody stop doing Tighten Up Tuesday, because me and Dennis talked about it. He was like, you go take a break. I was like, no, I'll probably do it every other week.
I tell you what,
ain't nobody stopping Tighten Up Tuesday.
Conceivably, I lose money coming if you do less. But when I say you have a team behind, I know everyone cares about you, but we're all talking behind your back. Okay, well, how can we help her with this? How come we got the venue going? Your manager's helping out. Yeah, I'm sure Dennis is doing stuff. So I give her a lot of trouble, and anybody that hasn't picked up on this yet, I'm so proud of B, and I'm so excited that she's doing it at the Grandel, which is, if you were here in St. Louis, where B performed with Sherri and Kim. It's a great theater, and B coming back to St. Louis to do that is huge. And I could just tell the way we all talk behind your back that everybody cares, and everybody's doing their best to protect you from yourself, because this is really important, and you could really turn a lot of heads with this. So you got to focus.
I'm bringing Picassos in on this project. They'll be credited. They run down the screen.
I haven't even been offered a credit, and you're crediting the Picasso.
Well, because we don't know what you're doing. Shit, you don't know what you're doing.
Where's your special being filmed?
So it'll say Grandel Theater. Do you want me to say Chris Denman got us the Grandel Theater? It's going to say special thanks to stuff, but
there's no special thanks. If I don't have an IMDb credit, no deal.
Oh, well, when you tell me where you want to get in and fit in, I can
I'll fit in. I'll write a sketch. I'll write a sketch. I'll write a sketch that you can cut on the
I always
editing.
got a couple $100 for you.
Do you?
And we'll put money
you?
on your black card. And
my
we'll
black card. Okay.
on your black card.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put a couple $1,000 on your black card.
We'll
in
see.
pesos. Let me jump to my BIY / Why are you coughing and I'm the one smoking?
Because you blew it over here. It's taking over the room.
I like that. I'm glad you feeling me. Go and soak it in.
Yeah.
You could be smokist like me.
My eyes are watering.
Well, I'm even drinking Mighty Kind and water. But my thing is, I'm keeping it even, Steven. This can is like really full. I'm just sipping because I'm not trying to have an episode. I'm not trying to have an episode on the episode. Well, I'm going to show, I told people I love showing how I change my bed sheeting out and match up my lumbar pillows in different colors with just different.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessarily left over or mismatched pillow covers. Some of them I use just because I have them. I want that color on my bed. And I want to show a before, and then I want to show my new one and just kind of show a difference and see if anybody can point it out. I don't even know if Deja could put both pictures up on the screen at both times. Is that possible, Chris? We've never done that.
What's that?
The two pictures of my bed.
Yeah, it is possible, but it might take her a second. It's not set up.
Don't worry about that. Just put one up at a time, Deja. I ain't even think about that until now because I did want them side by side.
I get it. Yeah, just do that.
This is when I was into my blue colors, my blues and my tans. I mix it up. So I had covered the two lumbar pillows with a blue pillowcase and a black pillowcase with my tan geometric sheets. They're like a tannish gray color. So if you notice the level of the sheets and the level of the pillows and the headboard, pay attention to the next photo and look at the distance where the pillows are now and the headboard. You see that? See how close the pillows are to my little shelf that's over the bed? That's because we got a new mattress that Edie gave us. I drove right up to New York. I scraped up my knuckles like a motherfucker getting that mattress, throwing it back in the back of the truck, and then went to my show with the mattress in the back of the truck. Chris, I said, Edie, I'm coming to get that mattress.
Take the girl out of Missouri.
I told you when I slept at her house in the guest room. Remember when I showed y'all she had the little picture of me in the frame? I said, Edie, what mattress is this I'm sleeping on? I want to buy this. I'm going to order it because me and Dennis been looking for a mattress forever.
Nice.
When I tell you that shit was about 2 inches thick when it came out of the box and I had to open it up on the bed. I flipped the shit up the steps. That's how I scraped my knuckles. That shit had to weigh about 70 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Up the steps. I put it on the bed. Chris, 2 hours later, that motherfucker swole up to about 6 feet. I was like, what the fuck? Our sheets don't even fit that shit. I measured that shit. It is 22 inches thick. That shit is like this. Look at my finger. You can take it down. You can take that picture down, Deja. I can't. My feet swing off that mattress is like this thick. I said, what the? It just kept swelling up. And Dennis was like, damn. It's excellent. We love it. And it came from Bob's Mattress, Bob's Factory Warehouse, whatever that shit. Bob's Discount Furniture.
Okay. Shout out to Bob's.
Yeah, they gave them out on the Sherri show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They were trying to, what were they? They were saying somebody, was it Andre's mom or somebody was saying, can you hold this for me and then mail it?
I see why. That's why I had to come back and get it because Edie's like, it was under.
She just didn't want it anymore?
She has 3 of them.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Under her dining room table. So she was like, right, they belong to other people, but she gave me the one that she was going to use, but she already put it on the bed. She had two. So
Hey, a heads up. Our friend and dear Picasso Makisha said her power just went out, and
Oh,
I believe
no.
she's on the east side. So if we get
Yeah,
cut
she's in
off,
Illinois.
that's a warning. Hope you're all right, Makisha. You're welcome to come to Midcoast
DIY.
Media. Stay the night with Deja.
Well, let me go on and jump into the DIY because I want people to see what Ann did. I want people to see what I did. And then we closing it out, Chris. And it's only 9:45. Look at that. And you talking about Deja's going to have a time with all the stuff you put in the drive. Go ahead, Deja.
I did not say that.
You did. You texted to me. I read it. So when we did this project on episode, I think it was
69.
Yes. And it was 61 actually. And
I was being stupid.
Oh, it's funny because you were close, Chris. It was episode 61. She redid this for her husband's tools in his area that he works at in their patio area. So I want to show how she did it. I used cans and I used cans and one plastic container. It was a Parmesan cheese container. And she used plastic containers. So let's show her. I love how she goes back and watches these. And it's so funny because she always has us in the background, Chris. You see us when she's watching the episode.
Boy, look at that! Look at that stupid face of mine. I appreciate that. That's good.
So these are some containers that, like the disinfectant wipe containers that she collected. Next photo shows, I think some other containers she used. That looked like one of them Tames.
Look at my stupid face in LA.
See, Chris, you just never know how we be. That's why you got to always look your best, as they say, because you just never know when you get caught off guard how you're going to be looking on television. You look like you were saying something interesting, though, but you also look high. You probably were.
I've never been high on this show.
That's what you say. Next photo. She used a gift bag to wrap these cans, and because at first when I looked at it, I was like, it's a blue gift bag, but the outside of it looks like blue jean material. So that's the part we don't see. So the next photo actually shows some of the materials she used and how she cut up the bag. Yeah, see how she cut up the gift bag. She said this was her first time using Mod Podge. I always have a time saying that because it's such like a tongue twister for me. But yeah, you see how she decorated it and just slapped the Mod Podge on there. And I don't know what she used the toothpicks for. That's what I was going to ask her. Maybe she can put it in the comments. But she attached it to an old piece of floor tile. And that's why I tell people, that's why I keep my old pieces of flooring and little scraps and stuff, because that's, you can use them to make sconces and to mount things. And that's what she did. And she put that right in there for all of his little stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate Ann's DIY project. So I'm actually going to sit here. I'm going to grab that stuff because I can't be standing up and moving around and all that. And Deja can put me on the full screen. And I'm going to show a DIY because I told people to start collecting lids. And then, Chris, while I'm doing that, you can let me know if we have any. You see, I got to hold my side.
Don't hurt yourself.
You can let me know if we have any comments. I'm trying to collect as much as I can. Like the fuck over here.
We got a few. Erica wants to know where you're located. Philadelphia, right now.
Yep.
Cheryl's from Baltimore. I love Bob's. Bought a recliner set and sleeper sofa from there.
Okay, that's what's up. I've never been to Bob's Furniture. I always just see it on TV.
Dr. Kim, you need deep pocket sheets.
Yes, I just ordered some on Amazon for $13. A whole set. It was 6 in the pack. I know they cheap, but y'all know I'm cheap. They ain't got to be luxurious sheets to sleep on. I'm just gonna sleep and sweat on the towel anyway.
Shout out to Cicely, Solange, Luli, Irina. Obviously, Quincy was in here earlier. Tammy Soto, Pack 93. Pat S. MM says MM had an issue. Everything on that shelf would fall off every time I had a session. What do you think he's talking about?
The shelf above my bed. That little bitty
what kind of session?
He talking about a smoking session because his
I
head
don't
would he would probably be so relaxed that his head would hit the wall and and then the shelf might fall down. That's what he's talking about.
Forever. Yeah, that's good. Forever C says hello everyone. Tut, it's actually very warm and sunny here today. Sorry for you, Chris. Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Dear. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry. I thought you were.
No, it's fine. No. Dear wants to know if we're doing an Ask Chris Deasy.
Yes, we are doing an Ask Chris Deasy. I don't have an Irks and Works, but I do have an Ask Chris Deasy. And I'm gonna do an eye dance real quick for Irina right before I do the Ask Chris Deasy when we play the music. Give her a shout out for sending me a nice CashApp. So. The last time I was on the show, I showed people a couple candle lids because I love to collect them for various projects around the house. And remember, I like to do things that are functional. I don't like to just be making crafty stuff and tightening up shit and just to be showing you things. I like to do things that I know I'm going to use or give to somebody or send out, like I sent the mirrors to Miss Ethel. So I told people to collect lids. Because this is what I did with 2 lids. So it's like a little set you could put on your dresser. It's to collect stuff. So this one says stuff. I put letters in it. And this one I hot glued the mirror in it. And I put a little sayings in it. It says sparkle. B-U. Maybe I should put my glasses on since it's super small. And I'll show you how I did that. Oh, attitude is everything. So say if you gave this to your daughter, she could put them in her room, on the desk, on her dresser. She could keep stuff in it. Little rings, earrings, whatever, little beads, trinkets, things like that. So I did the hodgepodge on these. You see that the mirror, you can't really see in it. So that the letters stay on. So that they don't slide around and all that good stuff. So these are just 2 candle lids. And I just took these letters. I love these letters. And thank God Solange sent me the X-Acto knife set because I use them to lift. I always use an X-Acto knife. So you can't really see these, but these are white letters. But I use the X-Acto set and I'll show that to you. It's very nice. Look at that. I use the tip of those to lift these small letters. You see these little letters?
Mm-hmm.
I use them inside of another candle lid, and I'll show you a little trick. So this candle lid, I put on the inside, it says change. And if you see, the E got messed up. It is actually attached to the H. Because I had to cut the letter and make it. But I put hodgepodge in there. So if I put change in here, I keep this by the front door because Dennis and I are always throwing change up on the bookshelf, and I don't like it. So I was like, I'm just going to make a little change jar, and I just put some little. I hot glued some of the pull chain around the outside, but I'm going to fix the letter on the inside. So at the bottom of it says change. But this one had this candle lid had the plastic that comes in it. And just let you know, I just cut a piece of it so you could pop it right out. I slid it with the X-Acto knife, if you can see that. So you could pop it right off. It was on the rim. I can't put it back on here because of the beading that's around there. But if when you get a candle and it has that plastic thing in there, you can pop this right out. So I'll tell you one that does not work. I'll show you one that doesn't work. This one right here. So this was I like this candle lid because of the finish on it. And it had this plastic in the inside. And I tried to cut it out. So this is what it looked like when I took the lid off.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I could pull it out and I couldn't. And I couldn't cut the perfect circle. So I know next time if I have a lid like this, to actually cut more, since you can't just pull all of this out, it's like glued in there, that I'm going to cut closer around there and use something. I'll probably put something inside of that I can cut a perfect circle if I can't get all of this rubber out, so I don't waste it. And if you don't use candle lids, you can always use jar lids and decorate them. So it's just other options. So my last one that I want to show people is one I'm going to use for keys, and I'm taking it up because I'm always leaving my keys in an odd place in my yoga room. So this matches my yoga room. And then I use the X-Acto knife again to lift the letters off of it. And they're easy to use because with an X-Acto knife, you can move the letters around and place them and then press them down. So what I used to press them down was just the end of this pen. It's like a pointer eraser pen, and it's just rubber. And I just use that to press the letters in place and then painted it with the hodgepodge. So I just used a fine brush like this. Mod Podge. I keep saying it backwards. This is Mod Podge. So I just dip it in there and paint it in there with a fine brush. I find that the hard brush, I used this one first. It left a lot of streaks and it looked a mess. So I ended up redoing it. But yeah, so this one says keys on the inside. And this is just a candle lid. And it's glass. So like, why waste these things when you can use them for jewelry and little, put it inside of a jar, inside of a dresser drawer or a junk drawer for, little odds and ends, as we call them. So that's something that you can do with candle lids. And please show me your projects if you're doing it. I know Ann gonna do it. You know Ann gonna do it. So I want to see how you reuse. Some people probably was like, damn, I didn't even think of that. And they're like always losing like earring backs and can't find things. Like there are certain pieces of jewelry that I just like to have out on my little shelf near my vanity table. And I just have it on the thing. They tend to roll onto the floor and shit like that. So I was like, oh, the stuff that I wear all the time, I'm just going to sit this up there and throw my daily rings and the earrings and shit that I like to wear the most and keep it and not have to worry about them falling off of my shelf. So yes, I would love to see anybody's projects that they do with this. And think about it. A lot of people have leftover letters. And even if you don't have leftover letters, if you have the Mod Podge, you can cut out magazines, things out of the magazine and newspaper or just stuff, circulars or whatever, sayings, anything that you find. I have this really cool little peel and stick thing of sayings and quotes. This is stuff from my scrapbook. Mm-hmm. So I just use a little bit of everything, because me, Chris, I ain't trying to spend no money. So I use all my resources. So I'm just trying to give people a way to rethink and to reuse the things that you already have before you start going out and spending money. Because believe me, people pay money for stuff like this at Ross's and Targets. And it'd be a little simple shit. They'd be like $9. When you can go on, you got a lid and some letters. That's all you need. Lid and some letters and some glue. And you can make your own cute little things. And plus, they'll be tailored to the colors and the things that you like. So there you have it. That's my DIY combined feature project. So as we go ahead and jump into the irks and works, unless somebody has one in the comments, Chris, I'm going to do these first.
Let's see.
Let's see. Somebody else might have one.
Pack 93 says it's really annoying when someone makes plans at the last minute and expects you to be ready without any notice. You got to have a work.
Yeah, what's the work, Pack?
Yeah, we got an irk.
My work is
we need to work.
Take your time to get ready. Especially if they ask you at the last minute, take your time to get ready. You just say, well, it'll take me. I do it, Chris. People ask me, I say, well, look, you know how long it take me to get ready. So if you don't want to wait on me, don't worry about me. I'll go on my own. Or I won't go.
In my experience, if you're dealing with people making plans at the last minute, you sometimes win 2 NAACP Image Awards.
That's what I love about you, Chris. You always throw something in just like me. That's why we get along. Because you always be talking about how I throw something in that always a little snide thing about where I get a B-flat quib in. You make sure you get a mid-coast. I like that, Chris, but that's how we roll.
That's the only way to cope.
Roll.
Oh no.
Do you listen to Morgan Wallen?
Hell no. Hell no.
You don't like country music?
He's a, oh my God. He's Bud Light Lime country, ma'am. That is some, he's a plant. He's a, oh God. The only good thing he's ever done was cover a real songwriter's song. He did Cover Me Up, which is a Jason Isbell song, and made Jason, who wrote it and owns the song, a ton of money. So I love that.
Well, I like him.
Otherwise, Morgan Wallen's a dork.
Well, people probably say that about me. Even if
I know they say it about me.
Shit. Even if I get standing ovations. So
you do always get one.
It's funny because I just got this crazy standing ovation at my show on Saturday, and it was really nice, and it was a really good show, and I listened to it on my phone. You know, I always listen to my shows, because I'm working through material and stuff. But why, when you know how you hear, I was listening and I could hear, because the guy Craig was like, no, everybody get up, and I was like, you ain't got to be telling people to stand up. Like, you can hear me saying this. I was like, if people want to stand up, they can stand up. Because I'm trying to get my shit off the stage. And then this other lady was in the audience talking about, y'all better get your ass up. Y'all better get your ass up.
That had to feel good. Yeah.
And it's like, I want to be taking like shit like this and put it in audio for like things for my show. Because she was like, y'all better get your ass up. Y'all better get your ass up. And I'm thinking, like, if you have to tell people to stand up, then they don't have to get up. Everybody ain't got to stand up. If people want to, they can. If they don't, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting off the stage. I had a great time. But it was so funny because Craig was like, no, B, don't go nowhere. Everybody get up. Everybody. And the lady was like, y'all better get.
So funny.
That was the funniest shit to me. I was listening to my tape cracking up. But that was the funniest shit at the end. Her telling people to stand up.
I love it.
So I get it, Chris. I get it. I love what I do. I'm glad that, I'm glad
everybody else does too.
Yeah, I'm glad because it's a hard job. Everybody can't do it. And the promoter kept going on stage saying, and so, yeah, he got a Netflix special. And coming to the stage, got a Netflix special. When I went on stage, I said, if you say another motherfucker got a Netflix, I got a special. I said, everybody that came on the stage ain't got no goddamn special. I said, I've been working on a special for 23 years. And everybody that came up here and did 5 minutes ain't got no damn special. I said, ain't nobody gonna watch my shit because you just said everybody got a special.
So funny.
Yes, I said, Craig, quit coming up here saying so-and-so got a Netflix. I said, everybody ain't got no damn special. So I had to shut that shit down right when I got on stage. Because 2 people before me was like, yeah, and they got a Netflix special. I've been wanting to say, quit making up shit to say about people's accolades. Chris, when I went on stage, I said, I'm bringing 2 things back. Booing. Because people need to be booed. I was on the sideline doing the Sandman. That might be another reason why I feel the brain muscle. I was like, they don't get their ass off the stage. People was laughing at me. First of all, Chris, and I'm going to do the Ask Chris Easy, and then we're going to show the flyers, and we'll be done in 5 minutes.
Sure.
I don't like a show when I get there, and there's 4 people on the flyer. Then you get there, and there's 4 more motherfuckers on the show. I said, hell no. And I told the promoter, I said, I'm going to tell you one thing. If somebody else go up, I'm going up next. I don't give a damn where they are.
Yeah. You want to do that? You want to do that? Because I will. Yeah.
Then they said, all right, we're going to go and get this show started. I bet the hell you are. I bet the hell you are. Going to go and get this show started.
Yeah.
I told both those promoters, I said, These people ain't on the flyer. This is not open mic night. And why y'all letting all these people force to do it 5 minutes? Talking about they got a goddamn special. I said, people can't do that. And I'm not here for all of that.
B told him B told him, if you don't hurry up, I'm serving this steak in between chips and salsa.
So they asked. I sure was. I was serving it between. You said it right. I'm serving my shit between chips and ice cream.
Right. That's right. Don't forget it. Yeah.
The whole entree. I'm shutting all that down. The entree, the starter, the appetizer, all that shit. Because they was killing me. I said, no, I can't take this. I said, if anybody else go up, it's going to be me. I'm going up next.
Oh, God.
Chris, that's ridiculous. People pay money to be there. It was a big event.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for all of that.
Yeah, those are tough.
Yeah. It's like, 8 motherfuckers on the show. Excuse my French, but I'm just saying.
But I would have loved to have read that flyer. I'll say that.
The flyer didn't have that many people on the show. It was, and it wasn't even that much information on the show. For example, like it was 2 shows that I didn't know about. They come calling me talking about it's 2 shows. I said, how y'all gonna put a show before a show? On the flyer it say 10 o'clock. So I'm thinking it's a show after that. They talking about no, it's the 7 o'clock. I said, I'm not ironing. I'm washing up. I just got up. You know what I mean? And I ain't even. I said, I ain't did a bit. It was up the street from my house. I thought I was doing 1 show. I ended up having to do 2. I need my money right now. And I got there.
All right, ask Chris Deasy. Let's do it.
Ask Chris Deasy about my money.
We do have one from the live chat if you want it.
Where the music at? Go on, David, hit it so I can get my eye dance in for Irina and Lori Carter. Check this beat out, Chris. You ready?
I can't keep up. Oh. Here, while we're doing this, Dearest Way. Chris,
all right, that's my eye dance for Irina and Lori.
Does the Bankhead bounce ring a bell from Dearest Way?
Chris, does the Bankhead bounce ring a bell? Oh, shit. Everybody better cash app Chris ass right now. Putting money on his black.
Chris R. Denman on Cash App.
Oh, Chris did the Bankhead. Oh, go Chris. Go Suge White. Go Suge. Go Suge White. Oh, Chris. No, that's at the evening.
That used to be on every TV show.
Well, I have asked Chris Deasy for you from B Squared. She wants to know, if you found a bag of money, would you keep it?
Where are we at? Are there traces of cocaine on it? Or is there someone watching me?
No, you got the blue packs on it.
I'd take that before I'd take something with cocaine dusted on it.
I don't know. You can wash the dust off. You can't wash the blue pack down.
Blue packs, but I didn't take it originally. I was like, oh, this is just some nice thing.
My weed man went to jail for that because he was trying to wash the money when they busted in his house. He had it hanging up all around the house.
Oh no!
Sure did. He did.
God, a bag of money. I'd think I was being set up, and I wouldn't think it was government, or I'd think I was about to get killed or something.
I'd have to look around, but I know me because I've found money before and I've turned it in.
Yeah, I've done that. I've turned it in. I'm like, if it was a prank show, I'm gonna win because I've turned in wallets with like a couple $100 in them.
See, that's how you know the honesty in you, because your first reaction is to do the right thing, and then afterwards you'd be like, "Oh man, why did I do that?"
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me at a consignment shop. I was gonna buy this purse, and it had this wad of money in it, and I was like, "Oh my God, there's money in here!" And I showed it to the lady, and then it was a whole fiasco. That's a funny story, because the dude and the girl that were in there trying to do the consignment, they started arguing because he was like, she had a purse up on the thing that I wanted to buy, and she forgot that she had money in it.
Oh my gosh! Also, did you hear that? Is it raining Hellcats in Philadelphia? Did you hear that?
It's not raining here. It's like 82 degrees.
I said, is it raining Hellcats? a car just sped off. I heard it.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
And my back door is closed.
That's why I said, is it raining Hellcats in Philadelphia?
No. Because, Chris, this is the strip behind my house that they race on, and they had the four-wheelers. They be popping wheelies and shit, and that's a Philly thing. They always riding around here.
I know we're going to get out of here, but man, I remember the first time living in downtown St. Louis, the first time like 6 four-wheelers went by, because I grew up with four-wheelers in the country, like riding them around, and clearly I've seen music videos where people do that and stuff. But when you came screeching down my alley on like in this evening, it's not even dark out, screeching, I'm like, this is a thing. This is real.
Yes. But they do it here. I don't give a damn. It could be December, but if it get hot, if it get 50 degrees in December, they're out.
It's already started here.
And it's funny because I come outside and watch them. Bless you. You know me, I go outside and watch.
You're not yelling at them?
No, because one time I saw a dude, he was popping on his dirt bike and his ass slid all in front of the dialysis place. I was laughing like a motherfucker.
End up on Live Leak.
He was on the wheelie and the street was slippery. They shouldn't have been doing all that and it's wet. And then he slid.
Quincy's dealing with drag racing daily. Oh, out here in front of our studio, I sent a picture of a friend of mine that now lives in Dallas because people went speeding by, and I literally sent the text, do you miss cars doing 80 miles per hour when children are a block away in residential areas? It happens every day here. People are awful.
Now they probably going to be putting speed bumps in our neighbor on the street.
They're putting speed bumps? Yeah. Can't just have a normal road. Yeah.
Oh, everybody, the speed limit on the street out in front of my house is 45.
And they're doing 70.
Oh, they do 50, 55, 60. It's a school up the street, and then it's only a block away. So you get out of the 15 zone and then do 45, like instantly 50.
Brutal.
Right at the light. It's crazy, but
yeah.
I love it. It gives me material. It's called life, Chris. Let me go and show my flyers and wrap it up. See that long story you just told took us over the 5-minute limit.
Shout out do I owe Irina a dance?
You did the bankhead. You did the bankhead bounce.
Do it again.
And Chris, you know you're supposed to lean forward with it.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not doing a real good job of it, but I remember that.
Got the bounce.
All right, B. Congratulations on another great show.
Thank you very much. And let's show my flyers really quick because I'm so excited about next weekend in St. Louis. I get in on the 29th, and Chris, you know I'll be up at the office.
Oh, of course.
Twice. And you know I got meetings. But I'm getting my ass back home. I will not be doing Tighten Up Tuesday. It's on a bye week, but I do have to come back home because my husband is leaving for his annual fitness trainer camp shit in Miami, and I want to be home when he leaves. So
nice.
Coming on home on Monday. But yes, I'll be there all weekend, and I'm definitely looking forward to Saturday, which is the next flyer, because Mighty's Kind is sponsoring the event. Key will be there with her people representing. They're going to be giving out gifts, and they're doing drink samples and all of that. They're going to be there all night. I'm getting there at 8 o'clock. So when I get there, they're getting there, and they're staying until I leave. So I appreciate Mighty Kind for the donation and them coming to help our sales. There you
I
have
love it. I'm about to snot and eye spray. I have so much water coming out of my eyes because these stupid allergies. I apologize, B.
It's okay, Chris. It sounds like you're getting COVID.
No, it's literally allergies here. It's terrible.
I'm just fucking with you. And believe me, I know. It's only a couple more flyers and then we're done.
Oh, good. That should take a half an hour. Go ahead.
Next. Thank you, Deja. I ain't thinking about Chris' ass. Next Thursday, the collab. Myself, Damon, Helen, and Bruce are going to be on the news. I'm not sure if Marcus is going to be able to join us or not, but we're all going to be on the news. We only have 2 spokespeople we're going to be talking about Picasso Kickback Music Festival and the Motorcycle Weekend. So I'm looking forward to being on Fox 2 now in St. Louis as the spokesperson. And Bruce Burgett is also the other spokesperson. He'll be talking about with the motorcycle, their 48th annual event. And last but not least is our mighty kind. Oh shit, I forgot about my schedule. You can post it. People can see this on my website. My last show, no more shows after August 31st, because I'm just going to be working on my comedy special. I ain't doing shit until December. So yes, it'll be nice to be off to just focus on the things I really want to focus on and just, make history. So yes, this is my full schedule.
Wait a minute. You're doing a show in St. Louis on August 31st?
Yes, I am.
What is wrong with you?
It's a private soror thing. Don't you worry about it.
But it's listed.
I know. But everybody can't come.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, and I'm trying to sell our Picasso packages. I'm trying to make sure people are there, buy tickets. Even if we're full, they can still get tickets to the music festival. I'm trying to make sure we popping.
I love it. I'll never doubt you.
I mean you, everybody. Picasso's, Nico's Media, everybody popping. Just get it popping. All right. Good night. Chris.
Thank you.
Allergies are fucking with him. Always a shout out to Mighty Kind. I'm not dancing. I love you all, and I will see you on June 2nd.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Love you.
My eyes are going to fall out.
We don't need no picture, do we?
No, we're fine. Bye.
Okay, well,
end the show. Stop the show. End it. Stop the show.
That's Deja.